No, the purpose of my life is to not just to achieve happiness for myself, not just to achieve happiness of this life. That attachment is not because that world is down, world concern. So that makes the life. That is non-virtue, so it makes the life living with that. In action done with the body, speech, mind, everything becomes non-virtuous karma. So the not cause of samsara, but the cause of lower realms, and also suffering of this life, so like that. So the just not reborn in the lower realm and achieving happiness, future life, and even that is not just the purpose of one's life. Even to be free from samsara and achieve liberation from samsara for oneself, blissful state of peace for oneself is not the purpose of one's life. Even that is not purpose of one's life. Then what's the purpose of one's life is to benefit others, to free the sentient beings, to free the numberless sentient beings. Numberless happiness, numberless hunger, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless asura beings, free them from oceans or some type of suffering, in what the cause. So that's not just this universe. The numberless universe, scientifically mentioned, also Buddha besides Buddha mentioned. So there are six numberless. This 6 realm, the sentient beings, not just only free them from oceans of some kind of suffering, but bring them in the peerless happiness, the total cessation of creation, completion, and realization. Bring them there, everyone. Then by myself alone, and therefore I must achieve a state of omniscience. Therefore, then going to check this because teaching. This Kasuri. Brief come to the 8 races of total transformation composed by Geshe Longstamba. So the main point of this subject is the good heart, practice good heart. So good to be good human being, to practice a good heart. So that. Yes. So there should be even one doesn't believe reincarnation karma, but this is somebody who doesn't believe reincarnation karma, but still to be a good human being. You can take it from here. You see, there's a way to utilize this kasuri, to understand kasuri. The kasuri, that way to understand, with that mind, with that level of mind to understand, to practice, to be a good human being. So from here, it's a good heart. Still the best practice, a good heart. Even you don't believe reincarnation karma. Need to be a good human being because you want happiness, you don't want suffering. So because of that reason, you do have to be a good human being. And so best way to be a good human being is to practice a good heart. Of course, the deepest reason is, and then you see, of course, by really going this subject deeply, going through the subject, the Puchu bodhichitta, the Kasuri, conventional bodhichitta, how to practice, and then the absolute bodhichitta, that one verse at the end. So the so as I raised beginning subject, so didn't finish there. So the all like that you see dedicated for sentient beings like that. You see your happiness, your merits, your pleasure or comfort. You see, dedicated for sentient beings. Like that, I gave an example before. So you only realize that rather being so attached, kind of you torture yourself. Nobody torture you, not God torture you, not Buddha torture you, but you torture yourself. So rather than that, you free yourself by practicing bodhichitta. By practicing bodhichitta, especially the dedication, I guess I gave example, all like that, you see, dedicated for sentient beings. Six realm sentient beings, those are most unbearable, most unbearable suffering. Sentient beings dedicated like that, you see, like that. And then, then when you encounter problems, when you encounter undesirable, unfavorable conditions, things what you don't expect or you don't wish to happen, and everything. So that time, then you see, you take it. You see, then all the sentient. All the sentient sufferings, all the sentient sufferings, and particularly what is cancer, or what is sick, what your problem, the sickness, the cancer like cancer or whatever it is, then or the relationship problem or whatever it is, whatever it is, that time, you see, then you recite, then if possible, you can recite like Om Mani Padme Hum, but like that, you see, I'm using as an example, but you see, short one, like Nagarjuna said, Dungal Kanche, Tegundala, whatever sufferings that Dungal Kanche, whatever suffering that sentiments have made happen to me. So then, just do that, repeat that over and over, like recite Om Mani Padme Hum. You can use mala and you can say, I mean, you can use numbers to rejoice. So you can use mala. So anyway, you just repeat over. So you see, general suffering or sometimes the cause of suffering. Some delusion karma, then then the particular, if you have a cancer or if you have a relationship problem or whatever undesirable thing that happened to you, so you take it all sentient beings suffering, the sentient beings that what particular suffering that you're going through, and so you take it all sentient beings on you. Numberless sentient beings. You see what they suffer now, or they will suffer in future. So you check everything on you, on you or in your heart, on those your self-cherishing thought, the great demon, that that made you suffer from beginningless rebirth, that made you suffer. Experience oceans of suffering, six realms, from beginningless rebirth, and they say, then again also in the future, endlessly also future. So who will let me suffer? Who cause me all the to experience the oceans of suffering of six realms again, endless. You see, remember that, and then that's what causes is about that. So. The great demon, the enemies, the self-cherishing thought, that which brings all the problems, or relationship problem, or cancer, or incurable disease, or curable disorder. Anything, the problem, so the particular thing, the suffering what you're experiencing, and then you see the numberless sentient beings, they are experiencing now, and they will be experiencing future. So you take it all on your heart, give it to the self-cherishing thoughts. Your great demon, self-cherishing thought, and that destroyed, give it to that, and then destroyed. Destroy the self-cherishing thought. So the non-existent and gone. It's a selfish mind. So the Kazari. So you see, that which didn't allow you to free the sentient beings, numberless sentient beings in each realm from the oceans of samsara suffering, from the oceans of each realm of suffering, which didn't let you to free them from oceans of the numberless sentient beings in each realm, you see, free them from the oceans of each realm suffering. So you didn't let that which didn't let you to that, and which blocked that, and then didn't let you to enlighten, to bring the numberless sentient beings in Buddhahood, who blocked, who stopped you to that, your self-cherishing thought, selfish mind. All that, you see, not only harmed you, but it harmed numberless sentient beings. Not only harmed you, from beginning to birth, but it's harm to numberless sentient beings. You see, like that, harming your selfish mind. So that totally become as a non-existent, and then that you see, then not only that become total non-existent, but also at the same time is. The root of samsara, the ignorance, holding the eyes real, projecting or decorating the emotional eye, which is not there, which you can't find neither in the world nor in the aggregates. Neither in the world nor in the neither on your aggregate nor anywhere in the world. So that's sorry. Other that see the emotional eye, the true legend eye, or the I existing from inside, I exist by itself, or the real I, which is not there. So which has never been there, because never existed, even atom, no, there's no. So then the totally became empty as it totally became empty as it's empty in reality. So then the minted how long you get there, minted that, and the thought it's fantastic. So the so see the whatever particular whatever the particular problem suffering that you're going through, then all the sentient beings in general suffering, the particular that suffering, then what they experience now, what they will experience future, so you take it all that experience actually experience that. Then I explained to that is it destroy the self-cherishing thought, all that. Even they destroy your root or samsara, the ignorance of that. I what it mere level I, then what it decorate, what it project, make it real. That's true. You see, doesn't exist as it doesn't exist. Okay, so that's when you encounter the undesirable things, unfavorable things. So that's so you see, so these were so you see this way, you have no obstacle in Dharma practice. All the obstacles, disease, spirit harm, so the obscuration, nikrihamas, all these are you use in the path to achieve enlightenment, even negative karma obscuration. Because you take all sentiments of obscuration the karma, you see, cause of samsara, cause of suffering, obscuring the karma. So you take so you see, so see to show ego self-cherishing thought and the your root or samsara. So you see, there's no obstacle your dharma practice, but all the obstacles you utilize in the path to enlightenment. You see, all the obstacles you use in the path to enlightenment. You see, path to enlightenment. Rather, obstacle to enlightenment, you use in the path to enlightenment. You have obstacle, but you have used in the path to obstacle. It's like the poison. You have poison, but you made it medicine. You poison, you made it into nectar. You made it into nectar. It's like that. You transform it into nectar. Like that. So like for the pico, you see, pico in the forest, pico we enjoy the beautiful flowers in the forest, in the gardens, but the people don't enjoy. People don't enjoy that. People we don't we keep far away from poison, but people they enjoy the poison because poison digested them. Poison become medicinal protein for them. To develop the colors or the feathers and for the people that eat poison develop the colors and make healthy and very bright, and so all of that, you see. All of that, you see, if you practice thought transformation, you practice the advices of thought transformation, all of that. So, that's the essence also, you see. Even you experience happiness in the life, you utilize in the path to enlightenment. Even you suffer, even you are experiencing suffering or because of unfavorable conditions or something, but you utilize in the path to enlightenment. So as I explained, so then your life doesn't get wasted. Always, whether you suffer or happy, whatever, always practice that. Always thought transformation practice there. Lojong, always Dharma practice done. So always, you see. So their life is never wasted. Being suffering, I'm suffering this problem now, then the kind of practice, I'm not this, then only have success or something, or the too much again, because luxury life or whatever, see, again, some attachment, then again they say, well, life is wasted. Is it unable to practice Dharma? So because some attachment, all that. So, then you see, so that's why the Lojong practice, both, not only suffering, both happiness and pleasure and suffering, both utilizing the path to enlightenment. So like that. So Lojong means stop the suffering. Is not that. Lojong, of course, it happens due to the power of bodhichitta, but the Lojong is, you see, if for example, sickness, the sickness stopped, pain stopped by utilizing the path to enlightenment, is bodhichitta. So, if the pain stopped, then you have no opportunity to practice thought transformation. You're realizing the pain in the path to enlightenment you don't have. So your practice stopped. So that while you have pain, then therefore you need your opportunity to practice thought transformation Lojong while you have pain. So that's the Lojong. The Lojong doesn't mean to stop the pain. No, that's wrong way. The wrong way of thinking. So even by the way, even though those things does happen, but it's not the main aim. That's not the main aim to Lojong, to practice Dharma. So that see. Then Pember Samba Zamjijang, Sangye Chole Tepana, didn't Zamba major girls. So, if you actually didn't actually didn't really happen to stop the person's problem, the sentient being's problem, or to achieve the happiness. But just thinking, just merely thinking to benefit to somebody, to one sentient being, just merely thinking to benefit, not just actually solve a problem or the causing happiness, not even just merely thinking to benefit somebody. You see, so that one is far more greater, special, greater than making offering to numberless Buddhas. You see, making offering Buddhas, we can make offering, the skies were offering to the Buddhas, the numberless Buddhas. Thinking to benefit somebody is a greater benefit, greater benefit. Then make offering to Buddhas. Then actually attempting to cause happiness to somebody, then no need, no question. That one, to actually attempting happiness to somebody, then no need to question that. Of course, much greater than, even more greater than thinking to benefit to somebody. Even say, that one is greater, even making offering Buddhas. So I mentioned already before. So now, actually attempting to benefit some problem or to benefit somebody, then this is even much greater than before, you see, the mere thinking then, much greater than before. Wow. They just don't where you go. All day like that, you see. Like that, like that, you see, that. And then, sentient and the lineage solving the sun, Pendo Saba Tandende, and Sentient lineage solving the sun, So the word, but what to say? Sentient lineage selling the sun, Penda, something that lineage selling the sun, because the word. So if you are thinking to hijack, some brand, sickness of brand, Mr. Thing headache. If you are only thinking the benefit the center to heal the sentence headache, it has Penta Bhakta Mappa comparable benefit it has. But now you see, normal sentient beings, you want to freedom from suffering and cause happiness to normal sentient beings, then this is cause. You know, yeah, don't remember the words exactly. One word exactly. Sendemalu tamjiki to some major that. Sendemalu tamjiki to some major. Every single sentence being, you see, your hope for happiness or every single sentence, no need to say, it's much greater than just healing a dog. Like that, you see. Like that, you see. Of course, So you see, but then there's a section before the end of this, that section in Tonglen, so it will come that Adru. So you see what I'm saying is if you die while you're doing that, while you're doing this meditation, the best death. That's best death. You see, impossible to be reborn in the lower realm because Kadambagi Chegowa has been praying all the time to be born in the hell, to suffer for the sentient being, to be born in hell. He's been praying all the time. But the day when he's going to pass away, around him Pure Land happened. Pure Land, vision of Pure Land happened. So they told his attendant, I didn't succeed in my wishes. So what happened was his wish was to be born in to be born in the hell for several other sentient beings. You see, instead of other sentient beings born in hell suffer for he was she wants instead of that oneself to be born in hell. You see. But he been praying that, but the day when he was going to die, a vision of Pure Land happened around him, so he told he didn't succeed his wishes. So that's that is the prayer to the power of bodhichitta. In the Tibet, southern side of Tibet, where you go by boat, by animal skin boat, there is in Tibet. You see, I don't know how many people can fit, depends on how big it is. So I think I guess. So you go by animal skin boat. You see, so there's so many people, so the danger to get drowned in the water. So the two men give up. Two men give up. They jumped from the boat. rather making boat to sink in the water, you see, and then go down deep, you see. So rather sink, they give up their life. They jumped from the boat for the other people to not sink. So what happened was that people jumped from the boat, didn't die. They did it with good heart. The other people to not sink in the water, so to give up their life, they jumped from the boat in the river, in the water. But instead of dying, and see, just by the different colors, clouds came on their body, so you can start. Oh, just about. This is not rainbow, not just one means the different color clouds start from the body. You see, not only they didn't die, but the amazing things happened. So due to bodhichitta, due to the power of bodhichitta, you see, because the thinking of others happiness to save others' life. Oh, like that. No, so I think it's one mother and daughter, or something kind of happened, and then they jumped in the water to save others. So again they didn't die. They didn't die. So that happened. The power of bodhichitta. So the Kasuri and then then the Ketang Jayamolam, the Bodhisattva. So there was a water flood happening towards Tasmania Monastery, Panjalama's Buddhist in Tibet. So water flood coming towards then he wrote on the stone, if it's true that he is bodhichitta, then made the water should return back. So he put the stone facing to the water flood coming. So he put it there where the water flood coming. Then the water flood stopped, didn't come towards the monastery, stopped. All that is the power of bodhichitta, all like that. So our main purpose of our life is main purpose of our life is good heart. Good heart. They said, "Chöyang taba dyudal." Jenny said, follow only one Dharma. Follow only one Dharma. So you follow this, then all the Dharma, all the Dharma, then you receive all the realizations. So what is one Dharma? Is the compassion. So you follow the compassion, then you see, then that means you receive all the quality, all the realization, all the education, all the realizations you get if you follow the compassion. And so that was because Bodhisattvas, because compassion to sentient beings, you see compassion, because then they need to be learned, they need to learn so many things, to help the sentient beings even handicraft, all kinds of things with the Bodhisattva to help the sentient beings. Mainly because of the reason compassion to the sentient beings, because of compassion. Those are the reason. Because of compassion, the Bodhisattva is to learn all the things to benefit. So achieve all the realizations up to enlightenment, so you have compassion. So, So, so as often as one says, see, so people mention that, so with the compassion to other sentient beings, so when you work for others, whether it's one sentient being or numberless sentient being. However, see, when you work for others, so your purpose, your success, your own success purpose naturally gets succeed without much effort. You mainly concerned or cherishing other sentient being, so you work for sentient being, then your own work, your own happiness, your own work, then naturally get succeed. By the way, by the power of that, power of your good heart, compassion, and then also working for others. So collect so much merit, so then all your own happiness, say action happens naturally, succeed. So not all that, but one good heart, one action, working for others. You work for others, it's a true result. So success, your happiness as well as success, happiness for others. True success. One action, true success. But you see, for your own happiness, it is said by your own experience. It also said by Shantideva, Bodhisattva, great Bodhisattva Shantideva said, Dada Shindu, Dakshin Jawa Machena Zosan Yidim, you're right. Koanayang Dawame, Jiden Paro Pa Shogi, Teddy Toyang Duminjur. Ani, Kazugre, if you don't exchange once for others, you don't become enlightened. Leave aside future lives. Leave aside the happiness, achieving happiness for future life. Leave aside that. is the power of Pashoga. Live beside the happiness, happiness of the future life. Live beside that. Even the works of this life won't be succeed. Even the works of this life won't be succeed. See the power of Pashoga. That is our only experience. If we check, if we look at our life, it is our own experience. All that, you see, the obstacle, even to achieve the happiness of this life, so much obstacle, so much difficult. And because one thing is the past life, self-cherishing thought. With the self-cherishing thought, you live in the past, then harm to others, didn't give happiness to others, harm to others, cause harm to others. So the result of that karma, then the result of that karma, then this life, you receive harm from others. So that you have to experience so much obstacle, this and that, to achieve one happiness of this life. So then you have to experience so much obstacle for that. The result of past karma, harming others. You see, with the self-cherishing thought. Like that. Not only that, but also besides that, then this life also this attitude is self-cherishing thought. So against them, so therefore you don't get experience the result of happiness. So that's why there's so much problem and so much obstacle to what happened in this life. All that. Dreaming. So so you see, one thing there. Working for others. There are many people whose attitude of life is working for others. To free others from suffering, to achieve happiness for others, so cherishing others. So when you that's the only motivation there. So working for others, then you see, by the way, your own happiness naturally succeed without much effort. And then, of course, that person says, everybody help. You see, good heart. See, everybody like, and the way you go. Everyone like, and then everyone want to help, everyone want to pray. You see, everyone want to pray, all that, you see, all the time like that. Because, all the time the person, wherever the person goes, you see, even the unknown people, new people, they want to help to that person because they feel that person is a good-hearted, or you see, they feel that person's good heart. You see, kind person, good hearted. So even is not new before each other, but anybody just meeting, they want to help, all like that. Then everyone want to pray for that person to be healthy, succeed, and everything. Or then the person with a bad heart, so selfish, so impatient, you see, even the family members don't like. Even the house, the family don't like, and so unpleasant for the family members who's in the house, and Then don't want, even outside, the people don't want to see. They see the road, then they go away. They don't come the same road because they don't want to meet that person, so they go round. So like that, yeah. It's very sad. So then person has no way to enjoy life. If you stay alone, you're not happy. Always, even you're alone, there's some problem. This and that, this and that, this and that. I have this problem, this, I'm so unhappy. You see, because like that, you see, if you want to stay alone on the mountain or the city, whatever, even stay alone, so many problems, so much unhappiness. So separate, so impatient, like that. So we can understand. We know that. We know normally that love story. Like that. And then they pray, may the person die soon. Person die soon. I was very small, 4 years, I'm not sure, at home. After my father died. I never saw my father. I don't know how he looked like, no idea. Other people say he's some beard, and he has very long He has a long stomach. Doesn't mean stomach, they say. It doesn't mean this stomach, it means patience. Long stomach means patience. It does not easily get angry. I never saw. He died on our mother's room, or when I was a small bamboo basket. In the baby in Sulukuma, babies kept in the bamboo basket by the mother. You see, so maybe that time I'm not sure. Died. I never saw. So anyway, and then after father died, then when I was born, many animals died. The family has many animals died, and yeah, typical. Then many people come to get money, to debts, to get debts. So there was a leader of the area came one day from Kumdu or Kumde something, came to get money, tax I think. So my mother offered a glass of potato alcohol, was unbelievably strong. It's looking like water, but it's so strong, unbelievable. So she gave that one. He explained, and I don't know. He explained, and then he got up. He went down. We are upstairs. Downstairs, the animals. So the animals are, you see. You collect from the forest. There's no road. You just walk in the rocks and things, get leaves of the trees in the bamboo basket. Then you put on the floor to keep the animals warm. Nighttime is when they sleep. So downstairs animals. He talked near the money tax. I think it might be tax or something. So then he drank the political. Then as soon as he walked down to the steps, I don't think he was out, completely out to the downstairs door. So my mother, I remember, she picked up between the floor like this, wood floor, very old. So between the wood is the dust. So she picked up and threw after him. Not follow after him, throw on the bottom, no. But in the room, upstairs. So after he left, then my mother took just the dust between the, then throw him. So I think I don't understand, but I think maybe probably she was maybe praying he dies soon or something. So didn't have money to pay. So we're a very poor family. So yeah, no money to pay. So this, I think it was three or four, I'm not sure. So my mother did that. That time she was not nun. A long time ago when I was small. So of course later then she was ordained by his own Rinpoche, she ought to be lost. That was much later. So we do other Western Sanghas. I think Dr. Nick and I think they're all the Sanghas there because we're like that. So all of that because we're yeah. So 그래 No, 그래. 그래. 이제 그래. Well, in the airplane, or didn't have the like staying in the 5-star hotel, didn't have that idea about that didn't come out. But I tried to pray as much as possible that, and then also when you fly, you can pray. It's good. But you see, I mentioned this thought that you can also pray. As long as this, Guru dedicated, like you did your 3-time merit and 3-time merit, collect number listen, then number Buddhas. Until this airplane travels, carries people, made to be safe. Made to be safe all the time. It was once to carry people. It could be safe, and they arrive in that way. So to be safe anyway. So and then liberty. Well, they added later then to never be reborn lower realms. people in that airplane who travels never to be reborn in the airplanes and never to be reborn. Sorry, my mouth went a different way. It's like my well, not them, but it's like my iPad. You see, it corrects my English, but it's good. It was something the wrong spelling. It's correct. That's good. But then some things which they don't know, dharma or things which they don't know, then they assume maybe this word, that word. If you don't read, then the very strange words come out. You see, so you have to read. Otherwise they figure out their own way. They don't know the dharma part. So then when you tap again, then comes red color. So which is but otherwise it becomes very strange. I used to live with a similar example. My lips. So anyway, no born, never be reborn in the lower realm, and all their wishes to succeed in Dharma, that might be there also. I don't know. So I was able to achieve enlightenment quickly. So that I think, that's the essence. So each time we want to go in the flight, well, I can't say every flight, but possible that sometimes I forget. But anyway, so I try to that prayer. So they can say, your wish has power. Your wish, your prayer has power. Dolung, Buddha teaching, Dolung, it says, whatever you pray, like that result will happen. Yeah, well, wish, your prayer wish is power. So you pray. So then also when you fly, also you pray, it's good, or pray for others. So even not a long time before, also try to pray in the shops. When you go in the shop, so then the shop, after eating food at the restaurant or so, not every time, but the to be most beneficial for sentient beings, to become more beneficial for the sentient beings. That, and then where all the people who come to the shop or the restaurant or whatever, see, never to reborn law realms and all the wishes to be succeeded immediately, holy dharma, nothing we can negative karma, you know. Oh, so the kind of actualize renunciation, bodhichitta, emptiness, or the spirit bodhichitta, you see, stop giving harm to sentient beings and only cause happiness to sentient beings. Up to happiness, well, yeah, kasuri. Then kasuri, the happiness, the life in the future life, liberation from enlightenment. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, something like that, or bodhichitta. Then stop giving harm to sentient beings, only cause benefits. So, all the problems that could utilize and pass to enlightenment and the people who run the restaurant or the shop or the people who come, so or everybody like that like that, yeah. Okay. So now, they carry now. They carry. Yeah, his Holiness often says that carefully. So, you see, you know, oneself. So, I is only one. The oneself is one person. So how much you suffer is just one. How much you suffer is just one. So the so even in the country, even in the world, you know, when you vote, the most people whom the most people voted, of that person wins. So the others, so like that, because it was just most numbers that got important. Less is not important in regard that. So I is one person, so much suffer is one just same. So there, So, Kadamba Geshe is mentioned in the advice teachings. Cherishing I is the source of all the suffering. Cherishing I. And from the I, then all the sufferings came. So the cherishing I then is young the jewelry churchings. So something is something to throw far away. Something to throw far away. Young the jewelry churchings. And then cherishing others, because others, all the happiness comes. All your happiness comes from others. Past, present, future, up to enlightenment. Everything comes from others. All the happiness, your happiness, all the happiness comes from others. So, Zhang the limit, cherishing others is Zhang the limit is even without delay, in a second, immediately take it out, take it in. Zhang the limit is a phenomenon. You previous one, Zhang the Guru cherishing I throw very far away. It's like poison kills you, then you throw way far away. So the worse than that. So a person doesn't make you go to lower realm. You see, only separate mind from this body killing, but it doesn't cause you to go to lower realm. Doesn't go. So, cherishing others, others happen. All your happiness comes from others, past, present, future, happiness, enlightenment, everything. So, the limit is the cherishing others is without delaying a second, you take it up, you take it up, the limit churches. Kadamba Geshe so the Yes, yes, you see. So use the example as a vote. The most people voted, then that what most people like that. Very important with most number. You see. So similar here in the Kashuri, it's only used like that. And the others, you see, what others want, others need. I mean, happiness, what they need is most important. And, so control that you see, so uses. So anyway, generally that most important. Yeah, that's. But now what I'm saying is that even you and one person, who is more important? Even one, you and you, not this person, you and the other sentient being. It could be mosquito, it could be a tiny insect. When you grow in the dry grass, they fly away. So the tiny flies go. So like that, or you see, yeah. So one sentient being, who is more important? So you see, you're more important, or that being is more important. So you see now here, from you all the suffering come, all the suffering of samsara. The oceans of suffering of each realm, 6 realms, each realm come from you. All the obstacles to pass down, everything, all the sufferings come from you. Now the other sentient being, all your happiness from beginningless rebirth, up to now, in the future, up to enlightenment, all comes from the other sentient being. Not like that. So from you, all the suffering. From the other, all your happiness. From beginningless rebirth, happiness from beginning. Now, all the future up to enlightenment, all come from this person. So like that. Just to give one example, you see how cherishing one sentient being, how it's so important to cherish one sentient being, to rise compassion to one sentient being, even one sentient being, so important for you, so important. So important for you and so important for that being. To use general compassion, cherish for both of you. So, for example, just I'll give one example. Then, so you get an idea from this. It's very important for meditation to understand the use for meditation. That how one sentient being is so important to use general compassion, cherishing, that gives you enlightenment. You achieve enlightenment very quickly. So the in the Vajrayana commentary it mentioned that the one of yogis, is lay, not monk, Nagarjuna. I think he was going in the place called Odi to do his last practice to achieve enlightenment, to unified state of Vajradhara. So last practice, not the Dhamma road, this not that one. Slaying the ego, that one, not that one. But Jebala. Going to last practice of Tantra, Jeba. It's called Jeba, contact. And that, I didn't get to check much. The person does all kinds of things that ordinary person don't understand. Kind of building many story houses or something, all kinds of things the ordinary people do not know. This last conductor to conduct to achieve enlightenment, Jeba. So he was going for that. Odi is in the West Bengal. Odi is one holy place. Odi. I haven't been, but one of my teachers, who came in Tibet, brought me through Bhutan to India. So he went. He saw caves there. He saw caves, and in those caves, for some people, they hear music, Dhamma bell and chantings. They can hear. Some people, not everybody. But so one, I think it's Ingan Lama. One ex-Unze leader of prayer, or Namgyal Monastery, Sona Monastery, I don't know his name though. He went to a polygamy there. So he's heard music and he heard chantings. So he kept that chanting in his heart, and then he taught Namgyal monks. Much of those chanting taught, but it passed away so long ago. Odi, place called Odi. Each year there festival, so many people come from Bombay, go there. You have to go on. You have to buy around the bars that put on the rock, so you climb up like this. Then you go to see the cave, so it's quite, not easy to go around. Anyway, so there was one lady, totally filthy, pus blood coming out, and totally totally pus blood. Leprosy disease, and totally pus blood come out. So she asked her, can you take me the other side to the river? But it didn't bother. He went immediately straight Nagarjuna grave. Usually it goes by. It goes in the not in the airplane. Sorry, with the 500 Daginis around with the bell drummer playing. It was like that in the sky. It flies. So in that time he was coming alone. He didn't help, didn't pay attention. But much later, then his disciple, Geshe Tumbo, came. Well, the minute he came, she asked the same question, please take me other side, carry me other side to river. So it must be a big river. So then as soon as he saw her, he got immediate unbearable compassion. And thought, and he would think that I'm monk, she's a woman, never not thought of that. And also the leprosy, I would get the leprosy, no thought of that. Unbearable compassion, so unbearable compassion. Immediately picked up, he picked her, carried her backside, and then when they reach middle of the river, Oh, you see, because first of all, unbelievable compassion rise into her. Second, then carried her backside. So purified, unbelievable negative karma obscuration by carrying her. So what happened? In the middle of the river, didn't have to cross the whole river. His negative karma projecting her totally ordinary lady, leprosy, filled, blood came out, and paralysis, leprosy, and so tragic. You see, it projects. You see, it's Deutsche Pama, it's the enlightened deity, Deutsche Pama, but could not see. So totally ordinary, totally massive, totally dirty, completely. So like that. So you see, so during the unbelievable compassion, right? Then carried her, purified all the negative karma would project him like that, project her to see ordinary lady to completely dirty, but then you see, only half hour, didn't have to cross the whole river, just middle, the karma finished. All the negative karma will project that, which projects this total negativity, impure, total purified, total finish. So now he see her Dojja Pamo, enlightened deity. Dojja Pamo, see? Since the Bajayukani, enlightened deity, not anymore that deity, that lady full of that leprosy, it's gone. That impure appearance gone. So now enlightened deity. So then she took her without need to die, leave this body on the ground, on the earth, without need to die. So the same body, she took him in the pure land, Tabakatu. Pure land, Tabakatu. So if you're born there, definitely you become enlightened there. So possible, he may become enlightened earlier than the Guru, Nagarjuna, the great yogi. Possible, he become enlightened before his Guru is possible, like that. That is, you have to know, that is by generating compassion, unbearable compassion to one sentence bang. To one sentence bang. You have to pick it, you have to know that, you have to put it, you have to carve on the brain, carve on the brain, put in the heart. Sorry. Sorry, maybe. Sorry. Trying to grossly, anyway, it's so important. You see, even to one sentence being, general compassion. Then, you see, then it's very quick. It's realization, then so that it's enlightenment very quick. This you have to know that. This you have to know. Now, what you have to do is, main practice is compassion to all sentient beings. No, to any sentient being. Here I'm talking just even to one. Or the insect, or doesn't matter. A mosquito, a person, none of this person, give me anybody. This is Dojja Pamo. But it's an enlightened being. But Gezo Simboa, you see, because the negative karma projected that. Told the ordinary, fell the dirt, All that, you see? So because unbelievable compassion and the care, purified. Then you say, pure end. So it's enlightenment, see? So that's to them anybody, that's the example, you know. So even one sentient being is most precious for you. Most precious for you, okay? That's because I think the material Buddha in Asanga, you see, from the Asanga Pandit, it's the material Buddha, but it's the material Buddha is a dog. He's all dog. Because wounded, full of maggots. Terrible. Yeah, so we say sometimes like that. But we don't. But we don't general compassion. Nothing. I'm human being. That's a dog. That's so anyway. So anyway, he could. Well, I'm not going to go talk about that. So he went to retreat in the cave to meet Buddha. So 3 years he did, and nothing happened. Then he came. He saw the Kasuri, I don't know which one passed, but the water coming drips on the rock. Then one by one they made a hole in the rock. Then he saw, by saying that, then he thought, why don't I go back to retreat again? So he went back in 3 years, and then nothing happened. They want to come down, and then he saw where the birds are going in the nest, in the whole rock. And then each time they're flying, come out and flying by entering. So the wing soft, they touch the rock hard with again, then worn out. And then he thought, I don't go back to then he came, nothing happened. He come down, then he thread. He saw thread on the way. Somebody fine thread cutting the rock like this. This thread, and then cable cut the hard rock. Wow. Then he inspired him. Then go, but nothing happened. Then he came down, he came a little gap up, and then come on. Then he saw the wounded dog in the road, then he unbelievable compassion. And then he cut his flesh and stretch out and pick up the worms to eat, to leave that for them to hold them to eat. So he went to pick up with the tongue. Well, he couldn't pick up, so then he opened eyes. It's Mitra Buddha. It's no longer dog. It's Mitra Buddha. Only then he saw Mitra Buddha on the road. After he just humbled the dog, with the dog there. Then Mitra Buddha asked, what do you want? Then I want to do the teaching. Then Mitra Buddha to him the Pure Land, Dushita Pure Land, and the Yika Chunjin, and there, but the guy by 50, one morning to Shida, but 50 years for him maybe. So Chamju then the Sangha came down, he wrote 5 come to which goes then because of the ornaments of Suda, the Kazwan is dead. Abhisamana Karikan, all the Jelamada, 5 teachings, then he wrote 5 commentaries. You see there, from there, then numberless beings, they started actualized part them, achieving enlightenment. So up to now it's happened. Up to now it happened. Then Lamadisha came and wrote Lamrim, the base of that, the Lamrim. achieve enlightenment. So, since Madhya kept teaching at the Sangha Road, come to the then after now, committed so the sentient beings started an actual life practice, achieving enlightenment. So that so after now, so still actualizing part, those who correctly meditate. So therefore, see, that's happening. So that's what Sangha from compassion, then compassion to that wounded dog. Then he carried the material Buddha on his backside. He went around the town, but nobody could see material Buddha. Only one old mother saw he was carrying a dog. So that you see, that happened. So I'm sure so many times it happens to Allah, but we don't recognize, we don't know, we don't recognize. Look at all the witness sentient beings. So that you see. So all of them. Okay, now the okay, now the so the last thing okay, now I mentioned this to go to the words. Yeah, please answer this one. Okay. This kind you see, this Kasuri, person who abuse you, person who always get angry, who is angry to you, who criticize you, abuse you, but that you see, okay, suffering, obscured suffering, okay, now, you see, compassion is generated. Great compassion is generated by depending on this person, by kindness of this person, by depending on this person. Great compassion is generated because suffering, he or she is suffering, obscured mind, not enlightened mind, obscured mind. Great compassion is generated relating to this, depending on this person. Okay? That's clear. Now that compassion, bodhichitta is generated. From bodhichitta, bodhisattva happened, bodhisattva. From bodhisattva, Buddha happened. From Buddha, then Buddha's action happened. Two actions. One action, Buddha's own omniscient mind. One Buddha's action is within us, sentient beings. Our virtuous thought, our virtuous action is one action of Buddha, Buddha's holy action, sentient. The two. One is our virtuous thought, virtuous action. Is sentient, Buddha's holy action. That one. You see? So from there, the happiness. All the happiness from beginning is rebirth. Now, all the happiness future, including enlightenment. Even the happiness in the dream. Even the happiness in the dream. when you feel tired, hot, the cool air passing through the hair, your head, your hair, cool air passing through, you feel comfortable. So including that, every single happiness, all that you experience, you will experience, all came from your good karma, Buddha's holy action. Buddha's holy action. That comes from Buddha. So, Buddha came from Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva came from bodhichitta. Bodhichitta came from great compassion. Great compassion generated by depending on the kindness, by depending on this man or woman, this person whose mind is obscured and suffering, who's abusing me, who's what do we call angry or something, yeah. So now all the past, present, future happiness up to enlightenment, everything. You see, when you become enlightened, when you become Buddhist, all the qualities, and if you didn't study philosophy, you would know the qualities of Bodhisattva or that, but you don't know. So it's if you don't study, so same thing with the Buddha's qualities. If you don't study, you don't know. So every single quality of Buddha, so that. So you see, all the past, present, all the everything called Buddha, everything it all come from this person who abuse you, what do we call angry with you, all came from this person. Wow. You see, you have to understand that. You have to understand that. That's the more, if you want to generate bodhichitta, you have to know that. Not just joke, but really you have to know that. You have to really realize that how that's the most precious. Buddha came from this. Numberless Buddha, not sentient Buddha. Numberless Buddha came from this. Who guide you from Lojong, from samsara, from Nirvana, bring you enlightenment. Numberless Buddha came from this person. Numberless Dharma came from this. Sangha came from this. The Buddha came from Buddha, but they all came from this person. You understand? The numberless Buddha Sangha who free you from Lojong, from samsara, from the Lord Nirvana, all come from this person. You have to understand, you have to realize. So this is most precious object, the most precious sentient being, most precious, most kind, most dear, wishful, most kind, most dear, your wish for happiness, we wish for all the happiness, who fulfill this person. You have to know that. You have to know that. People call enemy. This is most dear, most precious, most kind, most. So like that, every single sentence bangs, the number is helping, number is hunger, number is animal, number the cause of the moon, ants, the mosquitoes, number is female, number is everyone like that. Everyone is like that. The most precious, the most kind for you. most precious, most kind, most dear, your wish fulfilling the happiness. So one will start from your family. That's a good one way to start. Or also from here, you start from here. The right side person, back side person, from all sentiments. All that. Like that. All like that. So now you see. So Kajore. What time? 9:30. My one even before 9. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then you see, after you see that person abusive, or the most precious by quality, yes, Buddha Dhamma Sangha, yes, but by kindness. You see now, this Buddha Dhamma Sangha, even Buddha Dhamma Sangha came from this person whom you say, irreverent enemy, this is bad. So now all the sentiments like that. So you see, so then what you should do is cherish. From I, all the suffering come. From others, even from one sentiment, all the happiness come from, you see from that. So same for every sentiment. Now cherish. Man, cherish. Then you see, then cherish, and then your body, spirit, mind, and then benefit. Do what I like. Do what is needed. Do what is like, what the sentiment like, and what sentiment need. There are sentiment does not enlightenment. The ants, mosquitoes does not enlightenment. Slugs does not enlightenment. So, what is need? They need to be free from samsara, otherwise always suffering. They've been suffering from beginningless rebirth. They need to be free from samsara. They need to achieve enlightenment. You see, so what they need is that. And what they like, what they need. So you see, what they need is to be free from samsara. What they need is to achieve a state of omnis peerless happiness. Okay. So for that, then you need actualize three principal paths. three principal aspect path to enlightenment on the basis of three aspects, then two stages. Particularly the two stages of Tantra, generation completion stage. You need to actualize to be enlightened so that you can do perfect, no slight mistakes, so that you can benefit with the body, spirit, mind to numberless sentiments. By knowing every single their mind, intelligence, everything, karma, everything, the methods, what to fit with them, everything to bring the enlightenment. So see, that's the main answer. For example, in Singapore, you see, when we very beginning, the very first time we liberated animals, there was a snake. Three snakes were bored. Snakes bored, and they put in the car one night. So when you go to reserved water, take it out, they liberate kind of a little bit like I don't know how to say, drowsy. So I thought, if you let them go, they eat frogs, and they eat mouse, many things they eat. But if you don't let go, then they get killed. They get cut half. But the body is long, they cut half. That's what happens. Suffer so much. But if you let go, they eat many other things. What to do? But snakes bored already. So our question came, but it's better to not liberate, but liberate. So what to do? So then my conclusion is, you see, what is needed for them is to be free from samsara, so they don't have to harm to others. So you need to free them from samsara and bring to enlightenment. For that, first you need actually three parts, principal parts and three stages. You need exercise. So that is the purpose. That's what you need to do. What do you need to do for the sentient beings? To free from samsara, to bring them to enlightenment. That's what you need to do. So that thing, then so now you can see, so important. Even you see, even you offer service, even small things, whatever the sentient being, like whatever, I mean, to do everything. I mean, even this so much suffering, so much unhappiness, even smile, even give you a sincere smile, or whatever service you can offer. I mean, you say, even the animals, insect, to try to attack by others, try to help them, fall in the water, have difficulties, try to help, and so you say like that, however, you see, try to help, so whatever you can do, according to your capacity, whatever you can do, so try to help. For example, if somebody carry heavy load, you try to share, they may carry some, they make a lighter, the person's easier, old person carrying so huge, and then can't really work, then you help. Or somebody doesn't have a seat, then you give you a seat. Like that, just anyways, it's such a small thing, so whatever you can help. Offering to the sentient being, you see, with a totally from heart, not political. You smile like this, not political. from the heart. From the heart. Then when you serve old people, children, all that now this is those who take those who have children with what motivation? What kind of motivation? Take care of children. And this is my child, this is my... Then you die with that. Then you go to Lord. Nagarjuna collect with family, you go to Lord. They don't come to share your suffering there. So you have to suffer. So that's the right thought. But think the kindness. Then you take care of children. The sentient, precious and most precious sentient, you take care. Then you have no difficulties. You have no boring. You have no difficulties. You say whatever has written, most precious sentient beings. You see, you have to bear kindness to them. You see, and taking care of old people, and they're so precious and. The Buddha son all came from this. So they're like that, you see. So example that this is how we should live our life. How we should live our daily life. That's, you see, that's the attitude. That's how we should live it. Then that happiness in your heart. Then there's happiness in your heart developed. That's full of depression. This problem, that problem, full of depression. And then you die with that full of depression. So that is a very sad life. How much material you have, how much money you have, not meaningful like that, you see. So that maybe stop here. I recite this. I just read this. This is Dani Sentient Tamtela. Dani Sentient Tamtela. If you know Lelapi, turns out to be somebody. Dr. Jebber Zimbalab, Zimbal Shores, and the Zimbalab, the Katamakis. The Nikasori. Determined to obtain the greatest possible benefit from all the sentient beings who are more precious than a wishful jewel. I shall hold them most dear at all times. Okay, then. Me, I myself. So I make expression, me. So something you're particular special thing you're going to. So me. See, whether the other person practices compassion to you or patience to you, doesn't matter. You practice patience. You practice the compassion to others. Doesn't matter other practice patience or compassion or not. Some people, he does me, she does me, you don't practice the business, or other person, you complain. Besides, you not practice. But that me means you're going to do something special. Doesn't matter other practice patience or compassion or not to you. Doesn't matter. You're responsible. Yourself, what you're going to do. That me. Sentient tamtela. Namal Zablin, Namal Zangro, Namal Sura, everything, okay? Sentient tamtela. everyone, nobody is left out. No one ant left out. No one shell the beach. So numberless, not left out. Okay? Some time is in the rule happy. Much more than special than which can do. Okay? Tonjo drive somebody, that was Jeva Zimbala. That's sorry. Skies of not which grand jewel, even though most people may not know, which grand jewel is more precious than diamond, sapphire. I saw the Tibetan mythical book, the Buddha's relics, certain text. Buddha's relics at the end go to ocean and they become Vishkan jewel. So they you clean 3 ways, mud and all the things. So they put on the banner on top banner on the full 15th day, Tibetan 15th day, special day. Then you pray, whatever you pray. You see the needs of this life, material needs of this life. Whatever you pray, how many helicopters you want, how many swimming pools you want, how many TVs you want, cars you want, on the show there. Yeah, how many $1 billion you want. You see, whatever you pray, main thing is your good karma. And jewel is condition. So whatever you pray, it appears immediately. The next is that. Whatever you pray, it appears immediately. Like Sai Baba does like this, then he produces powder. So many people get powder, but some people get watch. And some monks want to pray, his birthday, something, not every monk, the elder monk got a chain, gold chain, that like this, then get watch or something like that. So, but something you can keep, or not something, magician person. In Delhi, I heard, they carry money, the person give more money, you carry it back to home, then it's not there. So that's a magician, or not that. It's something you can keep a long time, yeah. So like that. I'm giving example. But, so whatever you pray, it comes. But even skies of which grand jewel cannot stop rebirth and the Lord realm, cannot purify the ground, cannot make you free from samsara, cannot make you free from raw nirvana, cannot make you achieve enlightenment. Buddhahood, no. Even skies of which grand jewel cannot do that for you. But this one sentient being who abuses you, angry you, complain, so it's this insect, mosquito, this whatever you see. So this sentient being, does that. You see, if you cherish, this sentence being this sentence being, you see, you can be, they can help you. Can you take but see, by not harming to the sentient being, like living the precepts, you see, not harming the general term, but living the precepts for this sentient being. 1 percept, 2 percept, 3 percept, 5 percept, or more, or protecting karma. Then you say, taking Rinpoche and protecting karma to not harm this even one sentient being. That stops reborn lower realm and get higher birth. Meet Dharma again. What that? See? Now, Kajore, you practice 3-hour training. Morality. So, you see, the protecting karma, the first is the practice morality. So that gives a higher birth, you see. But morality depends on related to the person, that sentient being, then you get higher birth. By relating that a person, so you practice morality, then through morality, then you are able to practice concentration, samatha. Samatha, the mental quiescence. Then you are able to achieve that. By achieving that, you are able to achieve high training of wisdom, the deriving bliss, deriving the mental, deriving the rapturous ecstasy of the body mind through meditation. But when analysis in emptiness unified with the samatha, the great insight. But the practice of morality depend, because they depend on the sentient being, you see. Like that. So then, like that, similar, you achieve the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. Then sees the seed of delusion karma. Then you become free from cause of samsara delusion karma. Become free from oceans of samsara suffering. Then you achieve nirvana, blissful peace for oneself. So you see that by depending on the sentient being, and by depending on that one sentient being, you generate compassion. Then bodhichitta, then you see that's the root of the mind and path to enlightenment. Then you achieve enlightenment. Also by depending on the sentient being, you see, by depending on the sentient being, you generate compassion, you practice, achieve enlightenment. You see? So precious. So you cherish this one insect, this one person, cherish. So then you achieve, you free from lower realm, you achieve higher birth. By cherishing that one sentient being, you become free from samsara, achieve liberation from samsara. By cherishing that person, that sentient being, they achieve enlightenment. Like that. So they say, every sentient being gives you enlightenment. By cherishing, everyone gives you enlightenment. That's so most precious. Like that. So what the worship can do, even Skas Vujgandra cannot do all that. So the value one person, value one sentient being, and the sky filled with which grand jewel, you compare, there's nothing. The value one sentient being is unbelievable. That whole sky filled with which grand jewel is nothing. So then therefore, mind cherish always. Always means when you are happy, don't do the practice. Only when you suffer, practice. Sometimes, you suffer, no time to practice. So I have this problem, that problem, there. There are different people are saying, many people, because problem, they practice Dharma meditation. For example, America, after fighting the Israel, not Israel, but Saudi Arabia, those unbelievable explosion bombs, unbelievable piracy. Then armies survived, came, and then the mind is, they couldn't see the meaning of life, and the mind is really couldn't see the meaning of life, and the mind is very totally destroyed. So the American government introduced them mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation, then that helps them, because stop thinking past, stop thinking future, so that helps a little bit for the mind to calm down. So then one army not involved fighting, but I have computer. He checked place where to retreat something. Then he checked Nepal. Then he checked. Then he found out the computer. It says Laudo. He said Laudo was place for retreat in the computer. Then that's how he went. Came to Bodhgaya, worked there. Then he went to. I met him Laudo. I talked in the cave, and then he had to go to root walk. So now I don't know why he is, but so like that. So anyway, always when you're suffering or happy about it, always. So man cherish constantly. Then with the Buddhist mind, you say, dedicate, totally dedicate. Work for free from the suffering and obtain happiness for that. So all of that, okay? So that's it. So rest I do tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Good night. Yeah. Did all the past, the present, which I made, took letter by me, 3 times, took letter by numberless and numberless Buddhas. That's what it made the bodhichitta be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings. Was a mother From beginningless rebirth, being kind, from beginningless rebirth. Unbelievable, most unbelievable kind. From beginningless rebirth. Bodhichitta to be generated in the heart. Oh, that bodhichitta to be generated in the heart. Oh, because when in the heart of the Karasura. All the sentient beings in this world and all the sentient beings in Australia and all the sentient beings, in the heart of all the students and those who rely from more promised names given to me in all their heart of Bodhichitta. And Bodhichitta to be generated in all our here in everyone's heart. In everyone us here, including families, our families who passed away, who living with us in everyone's heart, Bodhichitta to be generated. Those who have generated bodhichitta to be actualized and all that. Janju seven joy Rinpoche Maje Banamai Jejoje Jeba Nyamba Mebai Kone Kondo I to realize that Pasangi's view emptiness and divinizing the inner light. All Gonja don't Meba Tajunde Tende Lua Mebani Pezua Game Joshua Java Yellow Dragon, then Tobara Yellow Country Rave Gure Shingan, the Ebendan Dawa Malu Juan. Jere Sewa Dende Jazo Ye Shape Side Abado Denjo Je Donya Ninja Sundo Jebe Cheche Zande Gante Jona Bemo Dende Jazo Ala Soan Dezo Shede Longro Sho. Then for us to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime to be mind and virtuous friend and to never be separated away from the path, the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Sara Kundu Java Tsongkhapa Tejo Chini Osu Zebet Javang Abelansa Tini Dan Keje Tayan Doba Maju to actualize the stainless teaching of Buddha, Lama Tsongkhapa in this lifetime with all of us. The students. Haya Dame Joan Namdara Tame Chandan De Loja Jase Jabe Yindoja Dato Choge Reni Nanju Jela San Jave Tantan Jawara Sho. To neuralize even heresy anger was one action of Guru. To be able to realize that all the Guru's action is all the Buddha's action. The first blessing of the Guru in the heart and is actualized with the blessing of the Guru. The practically falling word to run the realization that is bound up to a state of omniscience in one's heart, in our heart. Apandela me number tawala kechi tamya loda miji shin la tongwa moguja la me jela samla jubara sho. They were responsible to spread the world. Did all the past best of his man to go to Mantra, I mean to go to Penapolis and then Buddhas. then what's happening now, what's happening in the future to be stopped immediately. And all the danger of disease and famines and all the problems coming from the discriminatory anger, attachment, all that, pacified immediately. And then all the danger of fire, water, earthquake, so forth, and all this to be pacified immediately, all these problems. Even the global problems, the ice melted down and the oceans increased, destroy the cities, all these global problems to be pacified immediately by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhichitta in everyone's heart, and then generate perfect happiness in everyone's heart. And may the Buddha, from where the perfect peace, happiness rises, then sentiment, the Buddha Dhamma lasts long time, may the sentiments meet Buddha Dhamma, achieving enlightenment is possible. Then please the first verse I read now. Then you repeat that. Then we may be able to cherish every sentence being more than skies of the wishing ground jewels. Cherish them more than that. Tamje la yishin wo le la be tanjo dribe sambai tato chebra zembala. Sentence brings Karur who see me and who hears remember seeing for all that, by that may they be free from all the sufferings, may they achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment immediately. Tanye, Tongama, Sama, Jesu, Chanyaru, Ragama, Tando, Java, Samjeja, Teyamola, Tunga, Gushin, and Namagundo, that dangerous. I think that's what due to all the past, but which I made it to collect about 3 times, I made it to collect about I will listen to knowledge with us. All these which do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. But I who do not exist from its own side, totally empty from its own side. Achieve the Buddhahood, which do not exist from its own side, which is totally empty from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side, who is totally empty. To lead to that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side, which is totally empty from its own side. By myself alone, who totally empty from its own side. Do not exist from its own side. Jambal Bhavachita Jamba Dagunda Samodaya Dechita Tata Kunja Chetandala Kawade Tatam Jeratungo Tosa Chepe Javatam Tejungo Akala Chudongawa Daya Geveta Tikinja Sambo Cheratungo Inje Jiya Jabo Tunga Vechita Baba Takeje Tamashiva Jamale Tamajo Tatan Shingetu Santa Teve Sonia Latene Javalo Santa Temba Yura Banjuro They all the merits we collect today to increase 100,000 times by reciting this Buddhist name mantra. Bhata Jambayang Taba Zoya Sanja Om Injela Bedu Jijab Marimari. Damanando Jabala Cha, Zola Chandu, Samba Samba, Chambo Kundo, Sambala Cha, Dai dong ba zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so om do ro dai ma ge so wa. Dai dong ba zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so wa om do ro dai ma ge so wa. Dai dong ma ba zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so wa om do ro dai ma ge so wa. Dai dong ma zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so wa om do ro dai ma ge so wa. Dai dong ba zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so wa om do ro dai ma ge so wa. Dai dong ma zi zhe wa wa bo de na yi so wa om do ro dai ma ge so wa. All our prayers to be succeeded. Trong đen gia tự nhiên cha bát ra trong ba yang ta bao số rễ san gia minh chế la bị trôi như cha bao la cha so. Trong đen chi cha bát ra trong ba yang ta bao số rễ san chế mua ta mang lang ta chân tu chế cha bao la cha ta lo. Mấy chung sẽ chế cha về chế la ta tên chế rùa mẹ về tên ba ta. Đại cái hóa sang ta về thu tục chế nâng ta mà về này cái rồi. Thank you.
Page 322, from my friend
So here, here the second, you see, missing this come to Sudan project dan ikune menta shala sama tawai choto jebazimbo. So come to is missing where. This is a long time ago, I think. You know, where is missing? Where in the come to where Sudan project? Where in the company? Where in the company of others? Huh? Where, when? Where, when in the company of others? Where has to be come to? Where? So come to has to be there. That's missing. That's the only thing what's missing. So myself and the lost hour, and from the depth of my heart, all the other dear and supreme. So that.